What is up, everybody? You are checking out the Uncensored Pro Wrestling Podcast. I'm your host, the Hot Commodity and C, and today is our first ever All Elite Wrestling Dynamite recap of 2024. I've decided that I will try my best to get through All Elite Wrestling. It is a different style than WWE. However, I'm a big fan of all wrestling, so I'm going to give it a try and see how it goes. So, AEW Dynamite takes place on February 7th, 2024, live in Phoenix, Arizona. And our first match of the night is a special number one contenders match between Swerve Strickland with Prince Nana and Hangman Adam Page. These two have had great matches in the past. And they've had like a Texas Bull match, I think a Texas Death match where Page drinks Swerve's blood. Like a lot of nasty, crazy stuff going on between these two in the past. And the winner of this match will go on to take Samoa Joe at Revolution for the AEW Championship. This was an amazing, amazing match. A lot of back and forth action. The end comes when Swerve lands a dead eye to Adam Page off the apron through a table on the floor. Swerve hits a driver and then he gets the pinfall, but time runs out and the ref declares it is a 30-minute time limit draw, so there is no winner. After the match, Swerve grabs the mic and says, "Hold on, no, I didn't go through all this for it to end like this. You know how this goes, 5 more minutes." Adam Page laughs. Page says, "Tonight you had to beat me and you didn't do it. You will not be champion. For you, it's over." Tony Schiavone stands up with the mic and he says, "Tony Khan just informed me that we will have two number one contenders at Revolution. It will be a triple threat match between Samoa Joe defending against Adam Page and Swerve Strickland." And Page looks upset. This is one of those times where we see Swerve looks like turning face and Hangman Adam Page turning heel. I'm excited to see this triple threat, to see how it all goes down at Revolution between the three men. Samoa Joe then backstage, he says, "I cannot believe this. This was a draw. They don't belong in the ring with me. Despite your best efforts at Revolution, I will walk out champion and you both will suffer." Strong words there from Samoa Joe. Next, the number one contender, the Virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo, comes out for commentary as Red Velvet takes on the AEW Women's Champion Toni Storm with Luther and Mariah May. Toni gets the win after an ankle lock. After the match, Deonna goes face to face with Toni Storm. I'm looking forward to see these two go at it. These two have a lot of history together. They know each other from the past. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. Next, we see the best friends in Orange Cassidy talk about United Kingdom. We then see the Blackpool Combat Club members, Claudio Castagnoli, Brian Danielson, and John Moxley, take on the members of CMLL. Volador Jr., Dorado, and Hesquero. I can't say their names. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation, but this is another great match. It's giving me old school WCW vibes where you got to see the cruiserweights in action. A lot of good stuff here, but the end comes after Claudio nails a low blow and he pins um, Dorado to get the win for his team. After the Blackpool Combat Club get the win, CMLL men surround the ring and more AEW wrestlers come out. So it looks like we're going to see CMLL compete against AEW guys. I'm excited for that. We see the Undisputed Kingdom attack Chuck Taylor backstage. We then get a big announcement from Tony Khan that Big Business will take place in Boston on March 13th. A lot of people are claiming that this is when the boss, Sasha Banks, or as she's now known as Mercedes Moné, might be debuting at AEW. Next, we have Kenosuke Takeshita with Don Callis and Powerhouse Hobbs taking on Chris Jericho. And this was an excellent match. Another good match on Dynamite here. Y2J applies the walls of Jericho, but then Don Callis hits Chris Jericho with a screwdriver, and Kenosuke applies the walls of Jericho, and Chris Jericho has to tap out. This is the first time Jericho's submitted to a walls of Jericho before, and this is great action. I don't know how great Kenosuke is going to be, but this is good chemistry between the two, and Don Callis and Chris Jericho's rivalry is far from over. We have our main event, the AEW Tag Team titles on the line in a special tornado match. The Tag Team Champions Big Bill and Ricky Starks defending against Sting and Darby Allin. And in a great tag match here, we see Sting and Darby Allin get the victory after Sting hits Ricky Starks with a Scorpion Death Drop. and we have new AEW Tag Team Champions in Sting and Darby Allin. However, after the match, the Young Bucks attack Sting and Darby with lead pipes. They beat up Sting's sons, who were seen at ringside. They caused Darby Allin to bleed all over their white outfits. Young Bucks nail a BTE trigger to Darby, and then they hit Sting with a bat and they punt Sting's head. So Young Bucks are definitely heels now. They are the chief executives here at AEW, so they're wanting to make proving points. Maybe we'll get at Revolution Young Bucks versus Sting and Darby Allin. That would be Sting's last match. A lot of good developments, a lot of exciting stuff happening on Dynamite. The next thing we're going to be covering with AEW will be Collision, so stay tuned for that. Until next time, stay safe and stay uncensored.